Somebody already got kicked. Dope. Somebody already got kicked. Dope.
Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get thrown out the conversation. Throw up 2 fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama away. Bye. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN, hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content, come around and need a hazmat. Jack Frost, yeah, you dudes need to back off. He got the work around here, yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name, that's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags. And you asking what they heavy for? Foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. The conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah, why niggas be like that? Unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We don't got time for that. We hold those over here. Who the fuck is that dude? Hold on. Can we get bags in the chat? Y'all don't see it, but somebody got hit with bags. Can we get all the bags?
Okay, so I keep my camera covered and shit. So because you should keep your camera covered. There's widows out there, they'll hack your computers. So I keep my camera covered. I kind of forgot that's what was going. How is everybody doing today? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Let me move this over here so I don't look like I'm staring off into the freaking distance like a weirdo. Anyway, we're gonna do roll call at the 5-minute mark. I'm gonna just get into this real quick. We're gonna be talking about Shanquella Robinson today. There's some Kenneka Jenkins content that we're gonna reflect on. And we're gonna basically have a conversation today about the reason why sometimes it's not even good to be successful yet. That's why sometimes God does things to remove people from our lives, because sometimes success could be the worst thing that happened to you. And that could sometimes be because of the people that we have around us. Because not everybody wants you to win. Not everybody is really fucking with you like that. So we're gonna pardon my language. So we're gonna talk about Shanquella Robinson today, and I have a ton of things to say. But I want to start the show off with this before we go any further. Forgiveness is important. I think I got this on the wrong set, and I don't like this. Is it because I got the gray hat on? Forgiveness is important. Don't get this confused. But what we have to be mindful of is sometimes people only want you to forgive them so they can repeat the act. You understand what I'm saying? An apology without a change of behavior is manipulation. So sometimes people will apologize, but they're not apologizing because they're sorry. That's why I keep trying to tell you. Stop wanting people to apologize to you because of the way you feel. When a person is trying to apologize to you because of the way you feel, it's manipulation. Even if they mean the apology, it's still manipulation because they're not apologizing to you because of the way they feel. Stop getting people, oh, I need an apology. No. Don't need an apology. Get it? We're also going to be referencing Kenneka Jenkins today. The reason being is because both of these women lost their lives when they were out with their friends. That's when something mysteriously happened, and then now all of a sudden, they're not here no more with us. Also, just so we could be clear, I'm not talking about Kenneka Jenkins in no manner to try to bust any case. We're not here for that. I'm not trying to solve any Kenneka Jenkins case. I just, I'm going to reference a couple of things that happened with her that just goes to show you not everybody has your best interests in mind. And I want to be clear about this. a lot of times when you see a group of people stop being friends with one person, stop believing the group of people. Right? Sometimes the group of people got removed by God. Sometimes God removed those group of people from that person's life. Stop always believing the group of people, man. That's just insanity at this point. The internet exists, man. We know what type of time people be on. You know, before the internet existed, you had an excuse. But the internet exists. We know how evil people be. We see it every day on social media. With that being said, let's get to the show. Shout out to Blizz Lanes. He says, morning froze, BBN community. Salute my brother. Hope everything's going well with you. Shout out to your boy Jimmy Belcher. He says morning froze and he's driving the froze for some mustards. I want to get to something and I want to be clear about this. I don't want there to be no misinterpretation. I don't know if somebody said she was set up before I said she was set up, but as far as I can tell, we were the first people over here that said she was set up. Because as soon as I heard it, I said she was set up off the rip. We were one of the first platforms, if not the first platform, just so we could be clear. The reason why I'm saying this is you got people trying to piggyback off of what I said, and I'm cool with that. Boom, go for it. But I want us to be respectful about why this happened. This happened because she made a grave mistake. She made the mistake of being a good person to some people who weren't good people. Tell me where the lie at. Before we go any further, you know she paid for that whole trip allegedly. That whole trip they went on, she allegedly paid for it. You know that best friend guy? He convinced her. That's not the big thing though. Guess what? The trip wasn't her idea. Allegedly, they was already going to go on the trip. It was their idea. He then went and convinced her to go on the trip and pay for the whole trip. Well, not the whole trip. They paid their plane tickets. She paid for the room and the suite where they were at, which is dope. That means she paid for it. We went to Vegas once. Even though I don't currently have any in communications with these individuals, shout out to the mofo that when we went out to Vegas, he's currently blocked from his page. But shout out to the mofo that when we went out to Vegas, put us up in the suite. Salute to that. We appreciate that. And I want to be clear on this. She paid for the thing and put them in a whole suite. Then they get there, and within moments, they're going through with their plan to attack her. Stop believing the group. Okay, so if she paid for everything, what do I make the rest of them niggas? I'm going to explain something. Being a broke N-word is a mentality. It's not where your pockets is. It's not what your bank account says. Being a broke N-word is a mentality. Y'all think I be up here trying to say I'm better than other people when I show what I do? No. Obviously, anybody that, has a normal self-esteem, when I say I've written books, they got a normal self-esteem, not a low self-esteem, just a normal one. When I say I wrote books, they don't think I'm throwing that in their face. They say, yo, salute to the brother. He's a black dude that wrote a book. Shout out to Don Starr. When I say I did a whole lot of YouTube videos, they don't say, oh, look at this dude, because they have a normal level of self-esteem. You understand? When you have a normal level of self-esteem and somebody is like, yo, I did some dope shit, you might want to celebrate them more than anything else. You understand? Because when you have a normal level of self-esteem, you don't look at everybody as competition. You don't feel a need to compete with everyone. You understand? That person that always feels like they need to compete with you in everything, that might not be a friend. All right? I'm not saying the person's a bad person. I'm just saying that might not be your friend. Why would your friend feel a need to compete with you on everything? Why would somebody that means the best for you only speak when it's time to criticize you? You get it? They mean the best for you, right? So why do they only speak when it's time to criticize you? Just something to reflect on. Think about that. We're inviting people up. Anybody want to come up here? I'm going to be playing some, we have a channel that I actually was paying attention. It don't make sense, right? My dude, I'm going to say this, and this is some real, super real nigga shit. There's a lot of people I stopped dealing with, and it's not because I heard them talking bad about me. It's because I heard them talking bad about you. Not you specifically, but if I'm hanging out with somebody and all they doing is thinking about how to get over on somebody or how somebody is doing something, I'm going to be like, what the? So this whole conversation that we're having isn't going to be about our growth. It's going to be about how you're going to tear somebody else down. How does that benefit me? How does that benefit you? They got there, their friends ran into a hotel room. Let's pull this shit up. Let me make sure I get the right video I want to play for y'all. Shout out to Pet T Blog. That's who we about to run up on. Pet T Blog. Let's get our YouTube up over here. Remember, I told y'all they set this woman up. And I told y'all this as soon as it dropped, right? Pet T Blog, right? All right, let me pull y'all up over here. Are we gonna look at this one right here? Wait, hold on. I don't know which is the one I'm supposed to be looking at. Hold on. This one. We're gonna look at this one right here. Shout out to Young Nails. What the heck is this? Young Nails? Shout out to Young Nails. Go over there. Get all of the things done via fingertips.
Okay, so in these new claims, they are saying that this group actually stole about $10,000 from her and that she paid for the entire Airbnb, which would...
So, I got a question. Do you think they set her up off the rip? I told you I'm inviting people up. They go to StreamYard right there. Then shout out to Darkwing. This is top of the top. Salute. Yo, you heard what she said? I'm gonna replay that for you.
Okay. So in these new claims, they're saying that this group actually stole about $10,000 from her and that she paid for the entire Airbnb, which
pretty good at it. How do y'all hang out with people that talk about other niggas' money? How do y'all hang out with people that talk about other niggas' money? How do y'all hang out with people that talk about other niggas' money? I'm looking for my brush. How do y'all hang out with people that talk about other niggas' money? Explain that to me. Explain to me how you hang out with people that talk about other niggas' money. Put it in the chat. What kind of person talks about other niggas' money? Yeah, it's relevant to this case. Don't worry. What type of mofo talks about other people's money? Put it in the chat. This might not be a person we could invite up. We're gonna see real quick. Yeah, we can invite that person. What kind of person talks about other people's money? Your boy Jimmy Belcher says jealous. What kind of person talks about? Look, we talking real. Look, I know I'm supposed to be criticized for everything that I say. You want to know why I ask y'all questions? Because how can I be lying if it's coming out of your mouth? So I'm asking, what type of person talks about another person's money? And I'm not talking about we having a conversation about finance. I'm talking about somebody that walks around talking about what money somebody should be having, shouldn't be having, why they got that money. Look at their money. They need to give me some of that money. Why they not paying you? Why they not paying him? What type of person talks about another person's money? Put it in the chat. It's not hard to see who Satan is with. It's not hard to see who hang out with Satan. It's not hard. It's not hard to tell who the devil is influencing. It's not hard. It's actually pretty easy. All you got to do is want to. That's it. All you got to do is want to have the Lord in you and want to push the devil out. Push Satan away. I promise you. The Most High is going to immediately start pointing to all those people in your life that need to go. And it's going to be on you to make the decision or not. And if he got something really, really special for you, and you're not doing what he's supposed to be doing, he gonna do the Job until you get on the right path. I promise. I feel a changing of the energies, man. So let's listen to a little bit more about this situation real quick. And remember, what type of person is out there talking about another person's pockets?
would mean that her fake friends only covered their own flights, but were using Shanquella as their walking ATMs, which would explain why when she walked in that room, you can tell that they were mad that she was even there.
It don't take that long to get naked.
Yo, you can say what you want. You can say what you want about me, but as soon as this right here would have happened, I would have confronted the situation right then and there. First of all, I'm going to keep it a stack with you. I'm going to keep it a whole stack with you. I don't think women should go on these trips, on these girl trips like that. I don't think y'all should do it. And I don't even think y'all shouldn't not do it only because it's dangerous for women to travel. But and I'm not just saying because you're friends that you're bringing with you or whatever the case is, but I just think that this is a new thing that's going on. Not everybody has the means to. What about that other people that just went and they died of carbon monoxide in a hotel room, the two dudes and the chick? So I think niggas need to start, when you going on these type of situations, you need to go with more like a family atmosphere. Like, go take those trips with your family, yo. Go get yourself a family, get yourself a wife, some kids. If you might have a brothers, sisters, uncles, whoever, make that a family trip. Stop making that shit a friend's trip. You understand? And it got to be the friend that's family, though, because this definitely wasn't family that she was rocking with. I just want to say that real quick. This is not family. You understand?
Naked.
Look at this shit.
It don't take that long to get naked, hoes. Where y'all at?
Now look, she all in a good mood, joking around. They all in the same room. Look at dude guarding the door.
I'm making this quick video.
Yo, you seen dude guarding the door? Dude was guarding the door. Dude was guarding the door. Now she paid for that whole thing. Look how they looking at her. Dude was guarding the door. Y'all keep hanging out with these people that all they do is talk shit about other people and think they not talking about me, so it's cool. Y'all keep hanging out with those people. Y'all busy spending y'all time with people. And this is a fact. You know what kind of energy they got with them. And then what happens? That's a big mistake. Sometimes you just gotta understand. Some people are not good. We all make that mistake. I made that mistake before. Having people around me that meant bad for me. I made that mistake more times than her. It didn't lead to my death. I promise you, I made that mistake way more than her. It just didn't lead to my death. You can't have people around you that don't have their own mission. Like, they need their own mission. That's all I'm saying. They need their own thing that they're doing, their own mission. Because if they got their own mission, you got your own mission, and y'all missions overlap, you could work. But if they don't have no mission at all, and you got your own mission, they're gonna be a distraction. Not everybody could come on board and just get with the program. Some people want to come on board and then start telling you how you're supposed to run things. I'm gonna tell you a story. So this is a two-parter because I didn't learn the lesson the first time. So I was working on our jobs. I knew a dude, and we was working for, I'll tell you who we was working for actually. We was working for, what's that church that Tom Cruise is a part of? Whatever that church is. So we were working for those guys. Hold on. I'm gonna bring this up on the screen. We can look at this shit. Hold on. So we was working for whatever that Tom Cruise is a part of, right? What church, right? So we was working for that church. What's the name of that shit? I don't know what the name is. Scientologists. So I even show you the building. Hold on. I even show you. So we was working for the Scientology people. So I knew a dude. He hits me up and he's like, well, we doing some moving or something in this building. So he calls us up. This is the building right here. So he calls us up, and me and a relative of mine, I'm not going to say the relative. So me and a relative of mine pull up and go to the help them. This is when they putting the building up. This is before the building's even up. I don't even know if I knew what it was when I started working. I think I found out after the fact. We was actually moving in like the desks and shit like this. Like, yo, these desks that they had in there was crazy. It was taking like 4 of us to carry them shits up the stairs, my dude. And believe me when I tell you it was stairs, we had to carry them up. So I have a relative that was there with me. I'm not gonna say who. So I have a relative that was there with me. So the relative that I have is there with me. He's busy trying to take over this shit. He's busy trying to tell people what to do over here, people to do over. No, we got to do this like that. We got to do this like this. I'm not saying he was always wrong or he was always right or whatever the case is, but it made for a tenuous situation because that wasn't his shit. He just came on and tried to take over. So this and this person is like my senior. So I didn't really want to say anything. But I did feel away. You understand? Now, just so you know, future occurrences, that person that I was working with that day, they still continued to call me, but they didn't want this relative around no more for obvious reasons. Now, fast forward, I go work for Flat Rate. So I just get the job there. It's a moving and storage company. I just get the job there, and I've been working for a family moving and storage for a really, really long time. So I think that I know everything about the moving company. I don't. The moving business. I don't. So I go there, and instead of having an open mind, I'm busy thinking I'm going to tell this person how to do that and tell this person how to do this so I can move up the ladder. Lo and behold, I get to my first big job after I've been thinking I knew what I was talking about for about a good week, 2 weeks maybe. I get to my first big job, and turns out I'm the liability. It turns out even the people that I'm better at the job than, I'm not more capable than because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm doing what I want to do. So stop bringing people, and then I just got better and assimilated, and then I became a foreman at some point. But stop believing people for you all the time. That's the point I'm trying to make. Sometimes people ain't for you, yo. They for the situation. That's it. They're not for you. They for the situation.
And these reports also claim that they had intentions of stealing and running up her credit card. But their dumb asses are the ones who even invited her. Like, be for real, man.
Once again, what did I just tell you? You heard what they said? They invited her. You heard what she said? Hold on.
True. But their dumb asses are the ones who even invited her.
Okay, so listen to that.
Shanquella also had her money stolen from them as well. So this may have been the motive for those who kept on saying, but why though? Why though? Not that there's flights, but we're using Shanquella as their walking ATMs, which would explain why when she walked in that room, you can tell that they were mad from her and that she paid for the entire Airbnb, which would mean that her fake friends only covered their own flights, but were using Shanquella as their walking ATMs.
What Go said, they crew.
But their dumb asses are the ones who even invited her from her, and that she paid for the entire Airbnb, which would mean that her fake friends,
they crew.
But their dumb asses are the ones who even invited, which would mean that her fake friends only covered their own flights.
Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get it yet? Y'all side with the motherfucker that pays for everything and against the motherfucker. Y'all side against the motherfucker that's paying for everything. And this is probably why she felt like those were her friends. DMW said, not my type of person that pocket watching. Not that type of person that pocket watching. Pocket watching others and not getting their own grind. My dude, you got people that they want to make whole careers out of their lives about watching what's in other niggas' pockets and talking about it. And y'all think that these people not evil? You don't think these are bad people? How? I need somebody to explain this to me. This is the type of people these people are. Who in the hell, just so we could be clear, who in the hell, what kind of person watches another nigga's pockets? This type of person. What you see going on over there. That type of, not her, but her friends. That energy. Those are the type of people that pocket watch. The fuck? And we all know this. For the people that say, oh, I pocket watch for fun. What the fuck you mean you pocket watch for fun? Does that even make sense? Because somebody explain to me how you pocket watch for fun. So she funded their whole thing. She funded everything that was going on with them. And they did what to her? These are pocket watches.
When Go said they crew.
But their dumb asses are the ones who even invited her.
They invited her.
Entire Airbnb, which would mean that her fake friend $1,000 from her, and that she paid for the entire Airbnb. $1,000 from her, and that she paid for the entire Airbnb. $1,000 from her, and that she paid for the entire Airbnb. $1,000 from her, and that she paid for the entire Airbnb.
So hold on. So who we siding with nowadays? Are we siding with the BANs? Are we siding with that type I'm pointing the regions. Is we siding with that type of energy, or is we siding with real N-word energy? We co-signing this energy. This is the energy we co-signing. So people co-signing niggas like this, co-signing them. But they coming to you and telling you that they real niggas. Why they co-signing pocket watches? Make it make sense. That's all. Make it make sense. If you co-signing pocket watches, just explain to me how you could be a real N-word. I'm here. I'm ready for that conversation any day. And don't tell me I'm co-signing one side of pocket watching, but not the other. You can't co-sign no pocket watching if you a real N-word. How? Out here co-signing pocket watches. This is what pocket watches do to people. Hold on. Out here co-signing pocket watches. My dude, people co-signing pocket watches. Do you understand why I'm always on the end of my seat? I don't understand the world. Hold on. We ain't done. Yo, if y'all like when I break these videos down, put a frost in the chat.
But their dumb asses are the ones who even invited her.
Once again, this is the point that I just want to be noticed before we move on. This is the thing I want you to understand. They planned the whole trip. Then 9 times out of 10, they planned the trip with the understanding that homeboy could trick her into paying for the shit. They not only planned the trip with the understanding that homeboy could trick her into paying for the whole shit, I also believe they planned it with the understanding that they were gonna rob her. I told y'all this before. This is just homegirl showing us the evidence, and that's why we going over the video.
Like, be for real, make it make sense. And these reports also claim that they had intentions of stealing and running up her credit cards, but clearly their plans went awry, and now that the whole world is onto them, they ruined their own lives as well.
Did I have to rewind that? Do I have to rewind that? I'm curious.
And of course, these new claims are now under investigation. But I do want to say that it is 1,000% believable. Why, you may ask? Well, because now that we look back at it and more into it, we found footage of her so-called best friend, Khalil Cook, from 2 years ago, talking about how Quella gives money.
Pocket watching!
And how she needs to put him on her payroll.
Pocket watching!
Mind you, she's looking at him like a friend saying, I love you in this clip, but he's more concerned about her pocket.
Pocket watching.
I
love him. She was a boss, and that day even wrote that she spends a ticket, meaning a bag, money, and that she takes business seriously. And being that he clearly didn't like her in real life, he clearly stayed around her for her resources and pockets.
Pocket watching. That woman lost her life because she hung around pocket watches. That woman lost her life because she hung around pocket watches. Tell me where the lie at. I'm here. I'm listening. Tell me where the lie. Oh, fuck. I forgot to tell that other joke about this thing. I don't know if we're going to be able to get through. I had a joke. Well, I had an idea for a joke. I didn't actually have the joke yet. I figured I'd figure the joke out on the fly. Yeah, I thought I just figured a joke out on the fly. I had a joke about a thing. I'll save it for a different time. Let's look at this real quick. Do you think they set her up off the rip? 71% said no. 12% said 71% said yes. 12% said no. 17% said 50. 24%. 24 people voted. Do you agree with pocket watching? We want to see how many BANs is in the chat currently. Do you agree with pocket watching? Are you one of those people that think pocket watching is a good thing? Are you supportive of people who pocket watch? So far, 3 people voted and 2 people agree with pocket watches. I'm going to leave that there for a while. I want y'all to know how many bitch ass niggas is in the world. That's all. So we'll use this as a barometer. How many bitch ass niggas is really in the world? How many people would have killed her just like that? Those people would have did. How many people agree with the people that kill her, or as far as agree with the behavior of the people that kill her? That's basically the question I'm asking. How many of y'all agree with the behavior that got those people to be so envious and jealous of her to kill her? And so far, out of the 12 people that voted, more people think would have helped kill her than wouldn't have, apparently. So let's see. Your vote is between you and God. Don't worry about it. Vote which way you want to vote. Your vote is between you and God. Let's get this back up real quick.
It is also being reported that he's the one that set her up. So being as though he meant seriously, and being that he clearly didn't like her in real life, he clearly stayed around her for her resources and pockets. It is also being reported that he's the one that set her up seriously. And being that he clearly didn't like her in real life, he clearly stayed around her for her resources and pockets. It is also being reported that he's the one that set her up. So being as though he manipulated her to think that they were besties, he invited her out to this trip and was...
Stop. Before you do any holiday shopping this year.
Could I say something? Whatever that shot was that they just took with that keyhole is lit.
Able to get her to spend her...
That got to be like a door or something. That shit is dope. So he taking shots with her like he was hitting that on the low. He a sucker. He was hitting that on the low. If he wasn't, then he really is.
Brad to cover.
Is he just gay? That's the question I have. Is he just gay? All right, so I want to say something real. This is some real shit. So this is some real shit. So I'm gonna change my hat, but this is some real shit. Was he gay? Because if he wasn't gay, he had to be hitting that on the low. If she had no man, and that was her best friend, and so I don't get it. He wasn't hitting that on the low. All right, so with all due respect, I've had female friends that were real good friends of mine I have not had sex with. Let's just get that clear. I have had female friends that I was super close with, and we've never had sex. Not even like, as soon as I don't think about having sex with you, I generally don't ever really think about having sex with you again. Like I just don't think about it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I guess if somebody brought it up, I think about it. But like, let's say there's some shorty and she say some shit to me that make me think, oh man, this ain't gonna happen. I'm not gonna generally think about you that way ever again. I'm just not gonna. I mean, if somebody say something or you say something, or I mean, it'll not be like, oh shit, I forgot about that. Like that. You understand what I'm saying? So I say all that to say, I understand having a female friend that you're not banging, but we're not taking pictures like this.
For him and the rest
She
of
not inviting me out and spending thousands of dollars for me and some other jerk offs to enjoy ourselves. We're not sitting around in the crib. Look, I'm gonna tell you what happened. You gotta get your friends straight. You have the friends that you can't talk about business with because they only gonna see you as competition. You understand? They're gonna think it's, instead of thinking we getting this money together, they're gonna be thinking about the money you making when they not making money. They need to make sure they always making more money than you. They're not thinking about how we need to just always be making money. You understand? That's why you can't win with some of these sometimes when we pick spouses or whoever, significant others, that's sometimes why we can't win. Because we'll choose somebody who's in a competition with us and we on the same damn team. How? I'm not competing with you. I want you to win. How could I be competing with you? You understand? So while I want you to win, you busy trying to figure out how to win over me. How we gonna, that don't work. That don't work. You understand? Like that literally don't work. It don't work and it don't make sense. For all the people that say that I exaggerate, for all of the people that say that I exaggerate, I don't ever block people for their opinions, but if you come in here to just argue with me, I'm going to block you 100% of the time because I don't want to argue. If y'all was able to come in here with an intelligent argument, maybe that'd be not even an intelligent argument, a valid one, a valid one. but you can't do that. All you could do is come in here and yell and scream at me, curse me out, call me names that I'm not, and shit like that. All y'all could do is try to figure out how y'all gonna try to block my blessings. That's just Satan, right? Don't worry about it. I don't really care what happens to me, because I know that you're gonna get what's coming to you. Got me? If God means for me to prosper, he means for me to prosper. Maybe God wants all of the bad things to happen to me so he could send more people to hell. Maybe I'm only here so God could see who the people is that need to be sent to hell. So he puts me in front of you. That might literally be my only reason for being in existence. I might not have no other purpose. I'm obviously blessed. Whether I want it or not. That might be my only purpose, to help send people to hell, to find evil people. That might be my only purpose in life. Let's get back to what we're talking about, though. I sincerely believe that might be my only purpose. I don't see me doing anything else in the world except for finding evil people. That's all I do. I don't really do nothing else. I find evil people. I mean, I do a good job at what I'm doing, whether you agree with it or not. But generally speaking, all we do is find evil people. So that might be my purpose.
So she doesn't get suspicious. Or why them little devils' auras change. Got there to let them know that she was coming, but trying to also play it cool so she doesn't get suspicious. Or why them little Dusty Khalil was right in front of her trying to sneak back to the room before she got there so they can go have some fun outside. And they were in that room jumbled up planning the attack. You can see Khalil was right in front of her trying to sneak back to the room before she got there to let them know that she was coming, but trying to also play it cool so she doesn't get suspicious. Or why them little devils' auras changed as soon as they saw Shanquella walk in and were taken aback that she was back and probably was hoping that she ain't hear nothing of what they were saying.
The Most High is never going to try to be your friend to try to get intel against you or hurt you. That's not God's energy. God is never going to fake to try to be anybody's friend. That's not the way that works.
It's not friends to me because.
And yes, every single thing you hear her going through is 100% what happened to me with the admins. Except for the physical attack.
Yeah.
With the exception of the physical attack, this is 100% what happened with me and the admins. With the exception of the physical attacking and the almost killing me part. The same energy. And I'm not talking about 100% of the admins. Y'all all know who I'm talking about. So if somebody is trying to say that I'm talking about them also, that must mean that you was talking shit about me and I didn't know it.
Don't take that long to get naked. It don't take that long to get naked, hoes. Where y'all at?
Just so I can say this real quick. Y'all do know that means that the person was talking shit about you also, right? Hold on. You do know that if you say like a random baked shit, like, yo, them niggas is some bitch ass niggas. And then the person like, yo, who you talking about? You talking about me? And then you better say a name. You better say a name. You know, that's most likely because they were talking shit about you, right? You do know that, right? Like when I say somebody did some weirdo shit in here and you see people pop on and they be like, yo, I gotta say a name. I gotta say a name. You know, that's because they were talking bad about me also. That's not because I'm doing anything wrong. So when you have somebody pull up on you and you say some vague comment about somebody being a BAN or whatever the case is, and they want to make sure that you're clear and the people around here who you talking about, that's because they was talking bad about you to the people that you standing with. Everybody bad. Got me? That person was talking about you and them rat bastards didn't tell you. They let you still be friends hanging out with this idiot. I just want to be clear on that. I just want to be clear on that. I keep trying to explain to y'all. I just thought about my Bible. I keep trying to explain to y'all. Okay. I keep trying to explain to y'all, man. Niggas be straight up co-signing Satan. But you don't know you doing it. But you doing it. You're gonna be held responsible. You think I'm trying to scam you when I'm trying to bring you closer to God. That's crazy. That just goes to show you hanging with the wrong people. Shout out to Psalms 119. I'm going to read from, I guess, 1 all the way down to... Okay, hold on. Let me see where this is. Sorry about that. I'm going to read this whole jump. It start off Psalms 119. Blessed are those whose ways are blameless, who walk according to the law of the Lord. Blessed are those who keep his statutes and seek him with all their heart. They do no wrong, but follow his ways. You have laid down precepts that are to be fully obeyed. Oh, that my ways were steadfast in obeying your decrees, that I would not be put to shame when I consider all your commands. I will praise you with an upright heart. As I learn your righteous laws, I will obey your decrees. Do not utterly forsake me. We're supposed to actually try to do good. You're supposed to try. The simple act of trying is kind of enough. We're supposed to try. Remember, we can't be perfect, but we're supposed to try. Shout out to Luis Gonzalez. He says, top of the fruit. Stay blessed, everyone. Salute. We cannot be perfect, but we are supposed to try. When somebody says, oh, do you think you're perfect? That's because they feel a lack. When somebody calls you a bum, it's because they feel a lack. It's when somebody calls you ugly, it's because they feel a lack. I never feel a need to call somebody ugly, a bum. I don't feel that need. You understand? Get like that. Not saying get like me, but get like you don't feel the need to say anything negative about anybody. But you have a want to say something positive about other people. That's how we push the Most High's energy out into the universe. We don't want to absorb the negative energy. We want to push out the positive energy. Do that.
She told me I'm gonna keep it hot. You gonna keep it hot? What?
She said she gonna keep it hot, and she was talking about she was really talking about she was gonna step to homegirl business. And then when she said you gonna keep it what, she started talking about some other shit.
When Go said they crew.
She joking with them, and they plotting her death. This is moments before they took her life.
The entire group came back from Mexico, leaving her body there.
That's crazy. These little broke.
Yo, that was moments before they took her life. Look how she laughing and joking and thinking she in a safe place. And y'all, if she was still alive today, you know how many people would hate her? They would hate her. They wouldn't hate the other niggas. She would be the one the world would hate.
The one that's like mediocre is my cat.
The entire group came back from Mexico, leaving her body there.
That's crazy. These little brokies were envious of her drive and independency. And Khalil is a whole fake, a whole weirdo, a whole scammer, all that. Let me tell y'all, he got a PPP loan for $20,000 and don't even have a business. Yeah, they need to get him for that too. Now,
I'm gonna put the if anybody wanna come up and chat. What time is it? Okay. We'll go until about 11. We'll go. I got stuff that I want to do. It's nobody's gonna come up to chat. I got stuff that I want to. Like I said, I got to work on content. With that being said, I'm about to get to the end of the video. I'm gonna play that all the way to the end of the video for y'all. We're gonna try to stop skipping out. We're gonna play all the way to the. I just realized that I did have the screen up. We're gonna play all the way to the end of the video, almost. We're not gonna play straight through, obviously, but I want to show y'all this part.
The one that's like mediocre is my cat.
The entire group came back from Mexico, leaving her body there.
that's crazy. These little brokies were envious of her drive and independency.
Yeah, but why when other people be envious of a nigga's drive, do mofos co-sign? Can somebody explain that shit to me? Like, yeah, why do people act like they can't tell people who's jealous? Why do people go and support people that's jealous of another nigga? Can somebody explain that to me? Put it in the chat. So she was out here doing her thing, having a real business, and because they didn't know how to do this, and because they couldn't trick her out of her money, enough of her money for them to be happy, they took her life.
A whole weirdo, a whole scammer, all that. Let me tell y'all, he got a PPP loan for $20,000 and don't even have a business. Yeah, they need to get him for that too. Now put that on your payroll. And if you're still not convinced about how evil this Khalil guy truly is, let me show you more receipts.
Do you notice the word she used? Evil.
So y'all do know that he's the one that called Quella's mom up talking about she was alcohol poisoned, right?
He's the best friend. He's even the one that called the mom up. He's also the dude that went to the fucking crib. He came back and stayed at their crib with her, watching them to make sure that to find out what they knew. Came to the house to pretend like he was staying there with them because, you know, he missed her and he was sad about what happened. But in reality, he was in there trying to get all the details so he know everything that's going on with the damn investigation. Stop trying to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Copy?
Know that when he called her mom and said that she wasn't feeling well, that she was possibly already dead. And when the mom told him to take her to the emergency room, he said that they
check this part out.
needed $5,000 cash for that.
So she said, yo,
take it to the emergency room. They said because they needed $5,000 cash.
What's his?
Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna tell you the genius of what they did, by the way. I don't like they might have been trying to scam the mother also. Don't get this confused. But that's might not what they could have been doing. What they could have been doing is they didn't want to have to stay there with the body. They wanted to leave. None of them had $5,000 cash because she paid for everything. All they had was their tickets. You get it? So by them saying, yo, we need $5,000 cash, that's also them saying we can't take her to the hospital. In any regard, let's see what actually happened, though. I don't remember what happened.
This extra money-hungry ass trying to extort and finesse the mom, too. And her mom did remind him that Quella had insurance. And look, I don't know if she would have been able to be seen anyway in Mexico, being as though it was U.S. insurance, and being that the hospitals out there are tricky for tourists or whatever. But the point is, if she was already gone and he was acting like she was still sick, then they were not trying to get her medical help anyway.
I just want to stop so we can see these guys' faces, if y'all don't mind. Oh shit, I don't got the screen. I want to just stop so y'all can see these guys' faces real quick. I'm gonna rewind that. We're gonna replay that. I just want to stop so you can see these douchebags' faces. Yeah, we put the shed in that Scientology building. Shout out for that shit. I've been a lot of places, man. I did a lot of things. I don't know what to tell you. Niggas that's hating on me ain't did half of this shit I did.
Have been able to be seen anyway in Mexico, being as though it was U.S. insurance, and being that the hospitals out there are tricky for tourists or whatever. But the point is, if she was already gone and he was acting like she was still sick, then they were not trying to get her medical help anyway for their plan to stick. You get me?
I believe Shanquella was already passed.
And keep in mind that when they flew back to NC, Khalil put on his best acting skills and went to assist Quella's mom for 4 days straight, you know, fake crying and acting sad.
That nigga was there spying on them because they were shitting on themselves and they wanted to know what they could do and say in real time in order to get around these charges.
And concerned, and of course thinking that his plan worked, being as though that there was no foul play initially as per the Mexican authorities. But guess when he stopped showing up and had disappeared? Can y'all guess when? The same day that the autopsy results came back and revealed that she didn't have any alcohol in her system, but instead was beaten to death and had some broken bones.
So I want to say something real quick. So they didn't drug her, no alcohol, no nothing. So when you saw her and they was like, yo, fight back, she probably already had a concussion. You know what that means, right? If she already had a concussion, there was no fight back. She might have already had a concussion. Now, if you know anything about that type of shit, that means that there was no fight back for her. Like, it was a wrap. She's not a fighter. She's not no dude. She a regular chick out here. Them niggas gave her a whole concussion. She didn't know how to handle that shit. Any of y'all ever been in a fight and got a concussion in the middle of the fight? That fight changes. I promise you. Shout out Artie D Glass. This is Morning BBN. That fight changes, I promise you. That's what I believe happened. She got a concussion. That's why she was walking around like that and they was like, fight back. She couldn't. She had a concussion. The first punch, they might have snuck her. She might have just been standing there laughing and giggling and somebody just hit her. Can we talk about Kenneka Jenkins for a moment? I want to talk about Kenneka Jenkins for a moment. Check this out. What happened with Kenneka Jenkins? She went to a whole party. A whole entire party that was filled with a ton of other people, and she disappeared alone by herself, and they found her in a freaking freezer. Has that case been solved? Has that case been solved? R.I.P. to Zach TV. He was out there talking about that case, and the next thing you know, he's not here with us no more. Just something to think about. What do you think happened? How do you go somewhere with somebody and don't leave with them? There's only one way you don't leave with somebody, and that's if they go off on their fucking own. That's it. Because you have no control over that. Jada said it best. Shout out to Goodwill Ambassadors. Better pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. These is all facts. These is all facts. Dudes is really pocket watches. And y'all be co-signing pocket watches. No real dude and no real chick is out here pocket watching. No boss is pocket watching.
Wow. And Quella's mother didn't see him ever since.
He came to the house 4 days in a row until you found out we knew what the autopsy said. You haven't seen him since.
Homeboy's been on the run. And I'm not going to show his address because I know for a fact that based on his bum behavior that he most likely lived with his mother or grandmother. So I'm not going to show y'all that because clearly him and the rest of the other losers are currently hiding and have disconnected their phones even. But here's what gets me. It's fake said, join us at
Shout out to Galaxy Con. All of the cons. The Galaxy Cons, the Comic Cons, the Convicts, the pros and cons.
Before they found out that, it wasn't alcohol poisoning. He wrote, "Dear Miss Quella the boss, my heart is so effing."
Check this out. I want you to understand what a pocket watcher do. Y'all out here co-signing pocket watches. I don't get it.
Before they found out that, it wasn't alcohol poisoning. He wrote, "Dear Miss Quella the boss, my heart is so effing torn and all I can think is why or what I should have done differently. They say not to question God, but this right here just ain't sitting right with me. What am I supposed to do now? Who do I talk to about my business plans? When I just want to go up and get on a plane, who's going to come with me? We've been doing this ish, man, since 2014 type. We had so much more to accomplish together. I literally just asked you the other day when I get rich, what car you want, and you said a mother effing G-Wagon, crying, laughing. Whoa, 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 I ain't your man, crying, laughing. Such a genuine soul, beautiful and strong mind."
Yo, he wrote all of this after they killed her.
And you said a mother effing G-Wagon, crying, laughing. Whoa, 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 I ain't your man, crying, laughing. Such a genuine soul, beautiful and strong-minded individual. Gone away too soon. Love you. So fake. Like, really? You see how fake people could be, right? The audacity to have written that. But soon as the world finds out that you were in part responsible and that you were the mastermind behind it all, now all of a sudden your Facebook is in hiding with you too. Deactivated. And did y'all peep the emphasis on Miss Quella the boss in all uppercase, right? So even in death, it's like he's fixated on her pockets.
Yeah.
There was once a meme going around that said something like, once they call you big money, conversation over.
Yeah.
Because they be the ones, okay? And that's why some won't even tell their peoples what they do for a living or all they do, because now all of a sudden they want you to pay for everything. They complain to you all day as if you don't have your own.
I want to say something real quick, and I'm not trying to make this about me, and I'm not trying to complain. But listen to the people that talk shit about me. If you notice, they always talking about what I don't pay for, what money I didn't give them, what hard work I did that I didn't pay them for because they just thought that they should get money. I just want to point that out. Let's get back to what we're talking about, though.
On problems, and they're looking at you with envious eyes.
Remember, the people that hate me, main point is I shouldn't have money because I didn't give them money when they thought they deserved it, whether they deserved it or not.
Around that said something like, once they call you big money, conversation over. Because they be the ones, okay? And that's why some won't even tell their peoples what they do for a living or all they do, because now all of a sudden they want you to pay for everything. They complain to you all day as if you don't have your own problems, and they're looking at you with envious eyes, all because you're working because you fucking have to. As if life is free for you. Like, huh? But yeah, this is a bestie who Quella brought around her family, and she even took him on family trips. That's how much she trusted him.
A best friend. He had went on family trips. I never thought that he could be that low to do my child like that.
He's literally
I
the
want to
face of why you
explain
can't
something.
trust people and why you can't really use the term best friend.
A pocket watcher can't support you. A pocket watcher can't support you. You understand this? They can't support you. Like, okay, so perfect example. I do social media, right? So part of my job is me reposting for people and getting paid, right? A pocket watcher is going to believe that I should repost them for free and that they should never pay me. You understand? A pocket watcher isn't gonna believe in doing business with me. A pocket watcher is gonna believe, oh, but you made money over there, so I shouldn't have to pay you. Yeah, but you do YouTube, so I shouldn't have to pay you. You do Instagram, so I shouldn't have to pay you. Oh, but you got that contract with those other people, so I shouldn't have to pay you. That's what a pocket watcher is gonna say. And then when you don't do the shit for free, they're gonna go tell people you owe them money. You get it? Because you didn't do the thing for free for them. So in their mind, you do owe them money. You get it? Stop telling me I'm wrong. I might cut people off too quickly sometimes, but that's because too many times I have faith in people that I shouldn't have faith in.
Even if you think you knew that person for 8 years plus. We've been doing
So he knew her for 8 years plus?
this ish man since 2014, face ass.
I love him.
He's talking about how much she love him, and he talking about her giving him money. How are they friends? How are you friends with somebody like this? I'm gonna explain something. So let's say you got it. Let's say I got it and you don't got it, right? I got it, you don't got it. But you not a broke ass nigga though. You got plans. You got ideas. You got go get it. You got know-how. That means that maybe we could do something and work together. Because I'm not giving you money at this point. I'm investing in you. It's different. You understand? I'm invested in you. I'm not giving you money. This isn't a donation. I already know what's going on with you. You have a thing going on with you. And if we can get that shit on the right track, I'm going to invest some money in you and we're going to blow. Or you're going to blow it in whatever the hell. You can't invest in a pocket watcher. You get it? They don't even, most of the time, they don't even have plans of their own. They have plans of their own. They'd be going and doing them. They don't have plans of their own. All of your plans are somehow now their plans. All of your ideas are now somehow their ideas. They don't have no plans. They don't have no ideas. All they're trying to do is figure out how to get in your pockets. Tell me where I'm wrong. Here we go right here. Tell me where I'm wrong. And obviously, I'm not inviting everybody up. Because I'm not inviting people up that's bullshit. I don't want to deal with the bullshit, obviously. Tell me where I'm wrong. We're going to commercial break. I'll be right back.
Already got kicked. Dope. Somebody already got kicked. Dope.
Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing. Cuckoo. And get thrown out the conversation. Throw up 2 fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama waiting. Bye. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN. Hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content. Come around and need a hazmat. Jack Frost. Yeah, you dudes need to back off. He got the work around here. Yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name. That's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags. And you asking what they heavy for. Foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. Good conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah. Why niggas be like that? Unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We don't got time for that. We hold those over here. Who the fuck is that dude? No dog. Can we get bags in the chat? Y'all don't see it, but somebody got hit with bags. Can we get all the bags?
Imagine meeting me for the first time. Bitch! An experience. Life-changing. Life-altering. Never the same again. I envy you.
Listen, there's gonna be days where you feel like shit. There's gonna be days where you feel like giving up. There's gonna be days where you feel like you have no support. Your friends aren't supporting you enough. There's gonna be days where you feel like people are just like giving you the blind eye. And I just want to tell you to keep fucking going, because it's always like that until it gets better.
All right, so we back. Also, for the people that keep messaging me in private chat, I don't answer those. So I'm hoping that there's nobody that's like friendly with us that's hitting me in the private chat, because I don't answer those. So I'm not paying attention to nothing that's going on in the private chat. So please don't hit me in the private chat. You should be hitting me on Instagram or if you want to converse with me, because I don't go to the private chat. I went there one time, I went in there twice, and it's just hate. So there's no reason for me to open that up. It's just 9 times out of 10, it's just gonna be somebody hate me. So there's really no reason for me to open that up. So I don't go in the private chat, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. If you are enjoying any aspect of the show, you can always pull up to the Cash App. I want y'all to focus on not to forget this part right here. Just don't forget this part right here.
When Go said they crew.
But their dumb asses are the ones who even invited her.
They invited her on the trip they killed her on. Don't forget that part. And for everybody that don't know who Kenneka Jenkins is, real quick, they invited her on the trip they killed her on. Don't forget that part. That part is extremely important. I guess I don't want to go to the Wikipedia. They had so much stuff going on with that. Cause of death. Weeks later, investigators attribute Kenneka Jenkins' death to hypothermia. I don't even want to see the case about Kenneka Jenkins on anything because it hasn't been solved. Because it hasn't been solved, so I don't want to see nothing. Like they have the Zodiac Killer movie or whatever the case is. I don't like when they do movies about real killers that they didn't solve the case. You understand? I'm not here for that. Royal due respect. Hold on, got to do a thing. Let me. Oh yeah, I'm in the right number. Hold on. Forgot about that. I'm doing so much different stuff right now that I'm not 100% sure about. Perfect. Hold on. I'm sorry about that. They did some weird shit. Okay. I'm over here looking like, okay, so I got like a ton of windows open, so I don't know what you guys can see and what you can't see. So I was just having trying to figure out what the hell was going on for a second. Hold on, right? So now I'm trying to do a thing, and I gotta hope it lets me do the thing without doing what it just did 2 seconds ago. And it just like changed my whole screen for some reason. Okay, so that's what that is. I'm gonna have to figure out what this is. It's a long story, but apparently there's some more stuff I gotta learn. All right. They comment, they're not going to see the comment. Alright, we do all that stuff later. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I just learned about some new stuff that I'm working with on the computer. Nobody creates jobs. No, nobody's popular. That would be insane. Louis Free says, good morning, God bless family, Grand Rising. Let's go. Alright. What we doing? I guess that's where we're at the end of this conversation. Is there anything else you guys want to discuss? Anything else y'all want to bring up? Let me look over here. I'm gonna tell you some funny shit. So I have this person that keeps hitting me up on Instagram all the time. I told you about the individual, right? So they be like, you blocking your blessings because I keep trying to send you money. But in order for them to send me money, they be asking me mad questions that I don't understand why they asking me so many questions. Right? So let me tell you what. So now I have the shit on Instagram where I could just ask you directly for money. I don't have to. So I said, all right, so you still trying to be supportive of the channel, right? They was like, yeah, I'm going to support the channel all the way. So I said, look, don't send nothing. I just want you to see this thing. So I sent the thing for them to see it, and then I declined it because I didn't want them to send any money. But now we're going to see how long it takes for them to respond back to me and acknowledge that they saw the thing. We're going to see. Got me? That's what we're going to do. With that being said, like, you weird, yo. All right, let's see what else we're going to talk about. Wait, I know what that is. Yes, I'm on point with that. Appreciate you for saying that. Lot of cats. Oh no, not a lot of cats. That's so. Lotto. Hold on, I got something for y'all. Check this shit out. Lotto. Apparently, like her iCloud or something got released, got hacked. So there's 130 unreleased songs from her online now. Somebody's in trouble. Now, I'm going to say something real quick. Right? Is this Nicki Minaj fans' doings? All right, so I'm going to read the article so y'all can get an understanding about what happened. And I'm going to tell you what my breakdown is. I'll tell you what my breakdown is first before we read the article so you can just know that I know what this is before we talk about it. So apparently she had 130 songs somehow released on the internet. There is a specific situation that they're talking about with a Coi Leray song that exposes that Coi Leray didn't actually write the song that she got or whatever the case is. So what they're saying is that no female artist is out there writing their own songs, that all the female artists is out there, somebody else is writing for them. So who else will put some shit out like this except for Nicki Minaj? Because Nicki Minaj is the main shorty that's out here saying, yo, look, I'm actually writing my own raps and y'all not putting me on I'm not winning the awards I should be winning. The people that's winning these awards don't even write their own damn music. Now let's read the article. Lotto became the trending topic once again this weekend when 130 of her unreleased songs leaked online, sending fans into a craze. The 23-year-old now, the 23-year-old has now reacted to the seemingly unfortunate occurrence with swags. Says, in a Monday, November 21 tweet, the Ohio-born, Georgia-raised rapper shared 3 photos and a video from her appearance on Sunday's AMA Awards, American Music Awards. The caption read trending with a kiss emoji, conveying that the big energy artist is apparently unbothered. That's it right here. So apparently, I'm checking something else with you. So apparently she's like unbothered about the situation. I mean, I guess she should be. Basically, either you are writing everybody's raps or you are the template that everybody is using in order to get their raps to be viewed. It's whichever way in which you want to look at it. Either she's writing all of the raps, tell me where I'm wrong. Either she's writing all the raps, or she's the template in which the rap was being used in order for people to view the raps through. If I'm wrong, put me on the game. If I'm wrong, put me on the game. This is my interpretation of the situation. So she should be okay with it. Either she's the one ghostwriting for everybody, or whoever the hell the ghostwriter is. It sounds to me like she might have leaked that shit herself. Fans who discovered the leak online reaching a multitude of ways, especially when they realized they were reference tracks for Coi Leray, Blick, and BIA's Whole Lot of Money, as they speculated whether or not Big Lotto was the London artist ghostwriter. The latter also took to Twitter to clear up any confusion. No, London J wrote the hook. I wrote the pre and the verse. It's not pocket science, a 31-year-old said. Y'all making me regret scrapping these songs. So look, that might have just been a flex. I wouldn't be surprised if her own team released that shit. Liddy Kitty says Lotto still didn't win anything, proves that most of these artists have payola and ghostwriters. They definitely leaked too many songs for it to be an accident. Boom, I'm gonna put your comments up there, Liddy Kitty. Yo, I'm thinking they did that shit on purpose. Either they did that on purpose. Look, Nicki Minaj is the only rapper besides like Remy Ma and shit like that we know 100% write her own bars. That there is we don't think somebody else is helping or nothing. Right? That's the one woman we don't think nobody helping. Nobody might be helping Lotto. That might be the real reason why Nicki mad at Lotto. Because Lotto probably wrote a rap where somebody dissed her and she coming straight for her and not going through the other person. Who knows? The Lotto leaks came in an interesting time. It's just over a week ago, November 14th. The RCA signee signed shared on TikTok and Twitter that her dancing in a hot tub with the caption, "Y'all making me regret scrapping these songs." The record was her rendition of Lil Rule's The Nasty Song and sent fans into a frenzy. Despite the leaks, it's given artists as much to celebrate as she has already been on a successful tour with Lizzo. Also, she recently racked up her first Grammy nominations for her Best New Artist and Best Melodic Rap Performance, live version of Big Energy. I've been telling y'all for a minute, I think Lotto is the rap. This isn't the first time the platinum selling artist is shaking off drama with iPop and Snaps either. In early October, after taking home the Song of the Year award in 2022 BET Hip Hop Awards for Big Energy, Kodak Black took aim at the young star because he believed she won the award over him due to female empowerment. Yeah, she did. That is what happened. She won that award not because of female empowerment. It's because the year before they gave freaking Meg Thee Stallion that award that she did not deserve. They robbed Lotto the year before, and then by paying back to Lotto, they had to rob Pete. Basically, they robbed Peter to pay Paul. In order to pay back Lotto's, when Lotto got robbed for Best Female Artist, right? They robbed her. Am I wrong about that? I don't think I'm wrong about that. Lotto should have won that year. That freaking what's her name? Megan Thee Stallion won. They had to give her damn award because she deserved it, and then Kodak Black had to suffer. Lotto had some fun with the new nickname, posting somebody called her Frappuccino. Kodak Black took aim at the young star because she believed she won the award to him due to female empowerment instead of actually songs. Super Gremlin rapper referred to her as Frappuccino. Lotto made some fun nicknames. You see her do right there. Posted some photos. It appears no matter how much negativity is thrown her way, the Sunshine artist will continue to rack up achievements. Shout out to Lotto. Yeah, I don't understand what that's about, and I don't even want to know what that's about. Yeah, if y'all read what I read, that was bananas. Yeah, so that might be why Nicki coming. That might also be why she might be the ghost rider of all the women's out here. Hold on. I don't want them ghost riding all of them dead songs. Shout out to Stilo Facts. It's Jack for salute. So I don't want her out there ghost riding all of them songs of them non-rapping vaginas. That's probably what Nicki Minaj calls them. Non-rapping vaginas. I'm not talking about the rapping vaginas. Nicki Minaj is talking about the non-rapping vaginas. Once again, Liddy Kitty says, Lotto still didn't win anything. Proves that most of these artists, Lotto was actually could rap. Lotto could rap. My cousin had a girlfriend when we was younger, and she rapped with us. Lotto could rap. I don't know no other way to put it. She could rap. She could rap. I could believe she wrote 130 rapping songs. My dude, I would sit in the studio right now, make songs for people, and just sell them shit. I just want my percentages, and I want my money. I don't want to be a rapper. I don't want to be on stage. I don't want to be rapping for people. I don't want to do that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, doing that shit like once or twice a year would be fun. But like, that's not something. I'm not saying that I wouldn't also. I'm saying that that's not something I look forward to. Now, if you want to put me on the stage and we can have a conversation and talk about events and stuff like that, that's dope. But I don't at this stage of my life, I don't want to be running. I don't want to do the shit other niggas want to do. That's why I keep trying to tell you, I'm really not competing with niggas. Niggas is competing with me. I'm not competing with no one. I'm just not. I got other shit on my mind. I want to do. I'm not competing with people. My life will be so much better once people realize I'm not competing with people. And I'm not talking about the people that's competing with me. I'm talking about the people that are watching the situation. Once you realize I'm not competing with nobody, you will realize the shit that I'm doing is not what it looks like. You just got me confused because you think I'm in competition with somebody I'm not in competition with. I'm in competition with the man in the mirror. Period. See what else you want to talk about real quick before I get y'all up out of here. It's only 11? Oh, sheesh. Oh man, have y'all heard about the Beyond Burger plant-based patty situation? Shout out to New Breed sending this in. Check this out. Let's look at the New York Post. Shout out to Gizmodo though. What y'all looking at? I ain't got to see. Check this out. Shout out to New Breed for sending this in. Yo, check this out. This is bananas. Could I make this smaller? Nah. Alright, so one of Beyond. Okay, so basically the food that's in this Beyond Burgers is bad. Alright, so I'll read the article first. One of the Beyond Meat's key factories have been reportedly riddled with mold, bacteria, and other health-related concerns, according to leaked evidence provided by a former employee. A leaked internal document revealed Beyond Meat products manufactured at the plant had tested positive for the harmful bacteria Listeria at least 11 times in the second half of 2021 and the first half of this year, Bloomberg reported on Monday. The document has reportedly provided by a former employee who was worried about conditions in the plant, which is located within an hour of Philadelphia. Two other employees confirmed that bacteria have been found at the facility. The outlet also obtained internal documents stating that various contaminants, including string, metal, wood, plastic, had been found in Beyond Meat products produced at the plant as recently as last December. Bloomberg published photos from inside of the facility that were provided by a former employee. The picture showed what appeared to be spills, unsafe use of equipment, and mold on the walls and ingredient containers, according to the source. Now these are the pictures that apparently. So hold on. Let me get the photo. Are we gonna go straight to the? Let's go. Wowzers. Okay, so this is. First of all, that's the stuff that y'all eat in there. You see the stuff that's in there? I'm assuming that's the stuff that they put together and create food out of, that you guys eat. So you're eating shit that comes out of receptacles that look like they're about to make cement. And, just so we can be clear, I don't want to be... It show, I mean, I don't think this is necessary, but you fuck with me, so I'll show you that this is still the same broken ass computer I've been had. Only because somebody was in here the other day trying to make it seem like they was making some kind of weird references about the look. I'll show you right now. I'm taking a photo right now. It's the same broken computer. A take a picture like that. See that? Look, same broken computer. Boom. Same broken computer. I don't know. So you good? You good? You good? Same broken computer. Look. Can't even see half of my screen. You good? Same broken computer. I still can't even see half of the damn screen damn near. This is what we're working on. I'm doing the best I can. Let's get back to the show. I'm doing the best I can, man. Yo, check this out. This is crazy. Now look. So they got, is that a garbage thing? Whatever that is upside down inside of the thing that they put in the thing inside. So they just picked the shit up off the floor and threw it in the thing? What in the hell? Y'all eat this stuff? Oh Lord, y'all eating this? I mean, I know regular food places is crazy, but at least they working with actual food. These are just chemicals. This is bananas. First of all, how does the place that make your food look like a damn chemical factory? It look like they freaking making meth. How are you eating food that's coming from a place and you think killing animals is bad, but you putting this shit in your body? So you telling people that eat animals is doing the wrong thing. And you eating straight up chemicals? I don't think I can see this page. You gotta subscribe. Yeah. That's bananas. Shout out to them. I can't eat that shit though. Shout out to y'all though. Oh shoot, I thought I had the screen on. Sorry about that. Oh, look at this shit. This is the factory this is one of the factories where they make Beyond Meat or whatever the hell. Look, they just picked some shit up off the floor, dumped the shit upside down in there. So everything over the side, whatever it was rolling in, whatever it was rolling around, in the machine with your food being cooked. Or whatever the hell this thing does to it. Mix it. I don't know what it's doing. It look like a cement mixer, homie. Yeah. Wow. This is Beyond Meat plant-based food. What in the heck, yo? That's these guys. Shout out to all of you brave souls that got misled into eating this type of stuff. This is literally made in a factory. They telling y'all it's plant-based. That don't mean plants. That's like when they say you drinking that Kool-Aid. It's water-based. Oh boy, I'm glad I don't eat any of that crazy stuff. I mean, I might eat some other crazy stuff, but I don't eat any of that. That's bananas. I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to y'all plant-based people. If you eating actual plants, I'm saluting you. But if you just eating stuff because it says, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not eating any of that stuff that's coming out of that factory. I'm not here for none of that stuff that's coming out of that factory. I don't know what to tell you. They found plastic in it. You probably found ball hair in there. You bite into one of them sausages, you fuzzy stuff in your mouth, and you somebody's ball hair. Kanye said Adidas froze $75 million of his assets. I'm looking at some Jordans. That was one of my favorites. These are my second or third favorite pair of Jordans I ever owned. It's like my second or third pair of favorite Jordans I ever owned. Anything y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. I ain't gonna hold y'all. No, I'm not eating any of that stuff. I prefer to eat at home. The other day I was talking to somebody and it was like, you should buy food at home. You shouldn't eat out. I don't eat out. The most I eat out is when I go to the restaurant and buy a $10 lunch. That's the most eating out I do. And that's homemade restaurant. And it's like the food at the supermarket. Like that's not fast food is what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? It's not fast food. That's the most eating out I do. I might go to White Castle here and there. Y'all see me when I go. That's like the most eating out I do. I might go to the store today. They got the White Castle burgers that come in the supermarket. And basically, the package costs $16, but it comes with 16 burgers. Who else think that's a deal? And you know I love White Castle. I know it's no good for me, but I love the shit. And the processed frozen meat is not no good for us either. But hold on. Just so we can be clear. Is that a good deal? You get 16 White Castle burgers and it costs $16. If I go to the actual White Castle and buy a cheeseburger, it's gonna cost me like $2.50 or some shit. I think that's a good deal. Those are snacks all day. You don't buy that for food. I buy that for snacks. I need to get a quick snack and pop some of them burgers. I might go buy some of them burgers and I get it live. I'll go pick up a box of them if they got some. But shout out to those dudes with all of that shit going on. Let's see what Meek Mill's just dropped a new album. Anybody heard it? Let me know what y'all guys think. Migos rapper Takeoff Mover exposes Houston rapper police department. I think almost whenever any of these rappers are getting killed right now, it seems to be exposing people if we're really paying attention. All you gotta do is pay attention. So apparently airplanes are gonna go from one person to two people by 2023. Sheesh. In an effort to save money. Somebody said they laid out their Thanksgiving fit. Hold on. Somebody said they laid out their Thanksgiving fit. Anybody see the thing there that makes that particularly interesting? Y'all see the thing there that makes this particularly interesting? go to the store the other day, and I thought I saw one of them niggas that talk crazy on the internet. Nigga stopped in his tracks. I was about to make a beeline for that nigga. You ain't understand. I thought I saw somebody that be talking crazy on the internet. Nigga, I turned, I looked, and I was like, oh, that's not him. And I walked past, and I looked, and I turned around, and I was like, I better make sure. Because these people want me gone. So I better make sure. Yeah, so I thought I saw one of the people that want me gone. I thought I saw that nigga in the tuning office the other day. That's a fact. It was definitely about to get crazy. I don't have no harm. I don't have no hate or dislike for anybody. I don't want any harm or nothing like that to come to anybody. Don't get it confused. But I'm gonna protect my life. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm gonna protect my life. And you can take me saying that however you want to take it. I'm happy I didn't walk up to dude. No, the frozen meat, that processed frozen meat is bad for you. But I think I'd rather that than that shit that I just saw from that plant shit. I don't want that at all. They just, come on, man. That look like cartoon cooking, man. That look like how they cook in the cartoons, man. They just have a thing and they throw all of the ingredients in it and press a button, man. I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that. They just got a thing that they throw all the ingredients in and then they press a button. I'm not eating that. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure the people in the supermarket probably thought I was bugging out yesterday. So that's crazy. That's what happened. I thought I saw one of them niggas. But I saw one of them niggas that be talking crazy. I was y'all might never have seen me again. I don't know what else to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. I do not know what to tell y'all. I'm very happy. I did not see the individual, by the way. Thank you, Lord. I'm very happy I did not see them. I don't want to see people that I don't like or that don't like me. I don't want to see that. I don't want to work it out. I don't want to work it out. Yeah, I don't want to work it out. That's not me. I don't want to work it out. I don't want to figure out how we gonna make. After you disrespect me, I don't want to figure out how we gonna make it work. Because I promise you, I would never do anything hurtful to another human being on purpose. I just would. So once I think you did something to me hurtful on purpose, that just can't be a relationship. I'm gonna tell you, it can't be. So I don't want to work it out. You know who want to work it out? Cowards always want to work it out. Cowards is always the people that do some weirdo shit to you, and then when they see you not playing, not even know, nah, man, but I was just joking. Yeah, I know you was joking. Got it. I get it. I got corduroys on again today, by the way. I'm Jack Frost, man. I'm one of the only dudes a whole black guy can rock corduroys and look flying. Not everybody can rock corduroys and look flying. Not everybody got that kind of swag, man, on some real shit. These are the sneakers we rocking. These are the sneakers we rocking. So, Jack Frost, man. Come on, man. This is not me flexing or nothing like that. That's just me saying I'm not a bum ass nigga. I stay opening new businesses, attempting. I have a shitload of shit out there that I'm trying to work on and things that I'm trying to do. And then on top of that, I'm actually a fly dude. Like, I'm actually really fly. Like, it's not even for fake. Like, I could literally put almost any type of clothes on and I'm gonna look fly. That's not me being conceited. That's just me stating the fact. That's not up for debate. What else we talking about real quick? Good. Just got charging it. I wanted to take this phone. Let me do a thing real quick. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm trying to do interviews. I want to do some interviews. I want to interview every single person that's a green team member when the shit get back. So I want to start doing some interviews with you guys. I need y'all to hit me up today on Instagrams. So we can try to coordinate if you're somebody who would like to come up and talk about a topic. With that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody enjoy your day. We didn't play any of our people who didn't play too much of our content today. We're probably gonna play it heavily later. I got a shitload of things to talk about for tonight. We're gonna save them. Are we gonna do a lot tonight? I think we're gonna do a lot. I'm trying to get a guess. With that being said, everybody enjoy your day. Just go do something good. I know it's hard out there sometimes because you see people, they look like they winning and they just doing evil. So you be like, it's hard, you understand? But it's worth it. So you're not going to be able to hold on to anything that you gain with evil people. So try to gravitate towards the Most High's energy. Work that out. Because when we get things through the Most High, it's forever. Copy? When we get things not through the Most High, it's temporary. So let's work towards trying to get with the Most High's energy, trying to pour things to us with the Most High's energy. I need all the blessings. So I am 100% sure that tonight is going to be a good night. I'm 100% sure that you guys are going to show up, and I'm 100% sure that we're going to get so much support. It's going to be crazy. And I'm so sure that we're going to get so much support on the Tonight Show tonight. I'm so sure that you guys are going to be doing donations, drops, hitting the like button, doing all of these things. I'm so sure that I need for y'all guys to pay attention to every BBN platform throughout the course of this day. Y'all going to see some content dropping on almost everything, with the exception of Patreon, because there's a situation going on over there, but we're going to fix that up. That being said, I love y'all. Allow me. Because that really makes my life worth living. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. #BonusBonus. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got in this one.